we're going to keep working on this. We're going to work on our container that will hold all of the banner content and footer inside of it. We don't have to put the width on the banner, the content, or the footer if we already have it on a container, which is nice. Okay, so what I like to do is I like to put background colors in each CSS so we know where our divs are and how big they are, how wide they are, where they're located. So the next thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to put my background dash color hashtag CC hexadecimal number. And then let's save that, and let's go back to our double identity and refresh. Let's see what happened. Okay, so CC is gray. Let's copy this, paste it down here, and instead of container we're going to write banner. Get rid of the width. We don't need the width because we have the width up here. So let's delete that, and we're going to put let's say, I don't know what I wrote over in the CSS over here. Let me see, banner. I said blue, green, red. Okay, so let's do blue. So we can write the number, write the color, or write the number. Let's save it. Command S to save. Refresh our page. There's the blue. It's on top of the gray. It's over the gray. You won't see the gray when we have all of the CSS finished. Copy that, paste it twice. We're going to rename this one content. We're going to rename this one footer. We're going to do a green for the content and a red for the footer. Command S to save, refresh, bam, there they are. I want this website to be in the middle, centered. So let's go to our container. We're going to make a new property called margin, and we're going to write 0 pixels auto, 0 pixels auto. 0 pixels is for the top, auto is for the right, 0 pixels for the bottom, and auto is for the left. It goes in a clockwise position from the top of the box. The box model is top, first position. The next position would be the right side, which would be auto, which would actually, the word auto is center, so remember that. The bottom of the box model would be 0. That's the third position, and then the fourth position, the last one, is on the left, called auto. So we don't actually need all 4 of these. We could just get rid of these last 2, because in the box model, the first number here would be the top and the bottom, the second number would be the left and the right. Save it. Now this whole thing will shift to the right. Refresh. Yay, it worked. Okay, so now we have a website that's centered, and we have all of our pieces together. Alright, let's see the next bits of code here. Container 760, padding 0, margin 0, that's fine. Sometimes some of this code you really don't need. Like I said, margin 0 pixels auto, 0 pixels auto. I got rid of those last 2 right there. Padding 0 pixels, you can do that if you want. It doesn't really matter. Banner width 760 pixels. We don't need to have this. But the height we need. The height is 140. We're going to do that here. Banner height 140 pixels. Save it, refresh the page. Let's see if it happens. Boom, there it is. Okay, we need that height because what we're going to do is we're going to put the image in the background of the div right here, but we're also going to have words, or actually we're going to have a logo here and navigation in another div here. So it's good to be able to put a background image inside the div and then put some other stuff inside the div also on top of it, kind of layering it. see the next one. Content, we want to do padding left, margin 0, background green. Padding left, let's do this one. Okay, let's put that in the content area. Padding dash left, 25 pixels, semicolon, save. Let's refresh and see what happens. Did you notice the word this is where the content will be moved over 25 pixels? So padding is on the inside of the div, kind of like cell padding in a table. The margin's on the outside, it pushes the div around, and then the padding is on the inside, it moves the content inside the div around. Okay, and then we have the footer. Height is 70. Let's put that in there. Height 70 pixels, save, refresh. Look at that. Now we have the height for that. We're not going to put a height in the content area because this will push down when we start putting more content in there. If I go to my HTML, and if I were to go here and copy, let me write content. It's kind of bugging me. If I were to write, this is where the content will be, and keep on going with that. Let me press paste, 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 paste. Save it, refresh our page, watch what happens. It pushes the div down. Okay? Let me get rid of that. Pulling it to the left. Yeah. This is boring, huh? Want to stop the. Want to fast forward the video. Save it, refresh. We're back to where we were. All right. Now what we're going to do is go to part 2.